3, 4.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, we are from Group 4, Class A of National Land Academy. On this occasion, we will explain about some tenses. Before we start it, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Helmi Hanifuddin.
My name is Indah Aprilia Kurniawati.
My name is Felizia, Vinka, Adhara.
My name is Dzaqiyah, Najwa, Firdaus.
My name is Farid Za'im.
Enjoy the video!
First is simple future tense. The simple future tense is a verb tense that used to talk about the things that haven't happened yet. Use the simple future to talk about an action or condition that will begin and end in the future. The structure of the positive is subject plus will plus verb 1. The example is Wawa will learn a new language. And then the negative one is subject plus will plus not plus verb 1. The example is Wawa will not learn a new language. And then the interrogative is will plus subject plus verb 1. It doesn't matter if the subject is singular or plural, the formula for the simple future tense doesn't change. But there is another way to show that something will happen in the future. It follows this structure. For the positive is subject plus be SMR plus going to plus verb 1. And then the example is Wawa are going to learn a new language. And the negative one is subject plus be SMR plus not plus going to plus verb 1. The example is Wawa are not going to learn a new language. And the interrogative one is be SMR plus subject plus not plus going to plus verb 1. The example is are Wawa going to learn a new language?
Future continuous tension. The future continuous tension is a verb tension that shows an action happening over a period of time in the future. The future continuous tense is also known as the future progressive tension. It's a verb tension that shows an ongoing action in the future. It is the future version of the present continuous tension, which owes a similar contraction. The structure of positive subject plus will plus be plus verb ing. The example: Vinka will be attending the party this week. Structure of negative subject plus will plus not plus be plus verb ing. The example: Vinka won't be attending the party this weekend. Structure interrogative: will plus subject plus be plus verb ing. Example: will Vinka be attending the party this weekend?
The future perfect tense is for talking about an action that will be completed between now and some point in the future. The future perfect tense is only for action that will be completed before a specific point in the future. In other words, the action you are talking about must have a deadline. If you don't mention a deadline, use the simple future tense instead of the future perfect tense. Structure positive subject plus will plus have plus verb 2. Example: Farid will have finished decorating the food before the party. Structure negative subject plus will plus not plus have plus verb 3. Example: Farid will not have finished decorating the food before the party. Structure interrogative: will plus subject plus have plus verb 3. Example: will Farid have finished decorating the food before the party?
The future perfect continuous tense is a verb tense that can be used to refer to an action that will be continuing until a certain point of time in the future. It can also be referred to as the future perfect progressive tense, as it expresses an action or event that will be progressing to a specific time in the future. The future perfect continuous tense, according to the Cambridge Dictionary, is defined as a tense form used when we are looking back to the past from a point in the future and we want to emphasize the length or duration of an activity or event. The structure for the positive sentence is subject, will, have been, verb in, and the example is it will have been raining all day long. And then the structure for the negative sentence is subject, will, not, have been, verb in. The example is it will not have been raining all day long. And the last, the structure for interrogative sentence is will, subject, have been, verb in. And the example is will it have been raining all day long? The simple past future tense is used to form sentence about the future from the point of view of the past. Specifically, simple past future is used to express an action that will happen in the future or have been done in the past, but the action is not going to happen because of something. Generally, the tense is found in the indirect sentence or departed speech. The structure for the positive sentence is subject plus was or were plus going to plus verb 1. The example, Indah was going to give one beautiful bag to her best friend. And then the structure for the negative sentence is subject plus was or were plus not plus going to plus verb 1. The example is Indah was not going to give one beautiful bag to her best friend. And then the structure for the interrogative sentence is was or were plus subject plus going to plus verb 1. The example, was Indah going to give one beautiful bag to her best friend? The simple past future tense has another structure that will be explained by my friend.
And then the second structure of positive, subject plus would or should plus verb 1. The example, I will bring the book for you. The negative structure, subject plus will or should plus not plus verb 1. The example, I will not bring the book for you. The interrogative structure, would or should plus subject plus verb 1. The example, would I bring the book for you?
Past future continuous tense. The past future continuous tense is used to express the idea that in the past an action or event was predicted, planned, promised, expected, or obligated to be happening, being continued in a certain period in the future of the past. Or while simultaneously another action or event happened or was also happening, being continued in the same period in the future of past. Regret the fact that idea was not proved to be true. Generally, it is used to indicate continuous or habitual action in the past that was interrupted by another later action. The positive structure, subject, plus would or should, plus be, plus verb in. The example, we would be traveling to Bromo if we were in Malang. The negative structure is subject, plus would or should, plus not, plus be, plus verb in. The example is, we would not be traveling to Bromo if we were in Malang. The interrogative structure is would or should plus subject plus be plus verb in. The example, would we be traveling to Bromo if we were in Malang.
Past future perfect tense is a verb tense that is used to express action that will happen in the future before something in the past. It is often used as a way to show cause and effect or a sequence of events. Structure: positive, subject plus word or should plus have plus verb. Example: Helmi should have submitted his homework at 9 a.m. yesterday. Structure: negative, subject plus would or should plus not plus have plus verb 3. Example: Helmi should not have submitted his homework at 9 a.m. yesterday. Structure: interrogative, would or should plus subject plus have plus verb 3. Example: should Helmi have submitted his homework at 9 a.m. yesterday?
Past future perfect continuous tense. The past future perfect continuous tense is used to show an action that began in the past and continues up until the present time. It is used to express the idea in the past that an action or event was predicted, planned, promised, expected, or obligated to have been done completely before or by a certain time in the future or past, or before or while another action or event happened in the future or past, regardless the fact that the idea has not been proved to be true. The positive structure is subject plus would or should plus have plus been plus verb ing. The example is: my sister should have been working here for 2 hours by the time. The negative structure is subject plus would or should plus not plus have plus been plus verb ing. The example: my sister should not have been working here for 2 hours by the time. The interrogative: would or should plus subject plus have plus been plus verb ing. The example is: should my sister have been working here for 2 hours by the time.
Okay, that's all. Thank you for your attention.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.